The White House has moved to block 6 million acres of federal waters from oil and gas drilling. Industry groups say the decision violates the Biden administration's own Inflation Reduction Act. All of this has come due to a push by environmental groups to protect a whale species on the verge of extinction. In an attempt to satisfy both eco-advocates and the oil industry, the federal government is allowing the sale of more locations for drilling in the Gulf of Mexico, but with some key restrictions. This dilemma stems from requirements made for the energy industry within the Inflation Reduction Act. While this legislation put millions towards offshore wind initiatives, it also tied the government's ability to grant leases for these renewable energy projects to more oil leasing in U.S. waters. The law requires the Interior Department to conduct a lease sale for offshore drilling of at least 60 million acres each year before granting any offshore wind leases. The Inflation Reduction Act also reinstated a previously blocked area in the Gulf of Mexico, known as Lease Sale 261. However, back in July, the Biden administration settled in court with a coalition of environmental groups concerned about the impact drilling in the Gulf of Mexico has on the endangered Rice's whale species. Fewer than 100 remain in the wild. The White House agreed to exclude about 11 million acres in the Gulf. The Bureau of Ocean Energy Management revealed this week that more than 6 million of those acres will be taken from Lease Sale 261. Oil industry groups decried the reduction as both a violation of the Inflation Reduction Act and a threat to American energy security, saying the acreage stripped from the sale included potentially oil-rich locations. In addition to cutting down on the size of the lease area, the government has also put increased restrictions on oil and gas vessel traffic in response to calls for increased protections of Rice's whales. These include speed limits on boats, allowing ship travel only during the daytime, and requiring specially trained visual observers aboard all vessels. An oil and gas industry trade group, the state of Louisiana, and Chevron have responded to these new regulations by filing a lawsuit on Thursday against the Biden administration. The plaintiffs in the suit argue the government's changes were unjustified and unlawful. We've been following this issue, and you can learn more about how the Inflation Reduction Act ties offshore wind and oil leases together. Head to san.com and search Offshore for more of our reporting on the subject.
Thanks for watching. Straight Arrow News is on a mission to bring you unbiased, fact-based reporting. One way we do that is with our Media Miss tool, which shows you the stories the left and the right media are underreporting. Join us at straightarrownews.com.